All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Materia D&D, where we play D&D our way. We're picking up on session 172, part 2. Unfortunately, James, who plays Ben, needed to step away. Hope everything is okay, my friend. So we will
Yes, you.
continue our story down him, but the story goes on. My players will still have access to his character, and yada yada. They can still use him for roles. So we are dreamscaping. The Crass Menagerie, all of them, even though they were not together at the time, find themselves in a dream. It, for the sake of the stream, I will go back through some of the slides real quick. They woke up independently, separated from one another in a twisting world of vibrant colors and stairways and architecture that doesn't necessarily make sense. They heard an old female's voice reciting the commandments, the tenets of the deity, the Dreamcatcher. Rest is essential to life. Your deeds will be reflected in your dreams. Those that have nothing to hide need not fear the nightmares of the trance. Change does not always occur to the body, it is an aspect of spirit and mind. And lastly, do not harm the messenger. As they were unable to control themselves, they walked forward and forward and forward, eventually emerging on a beautiful, lush, green farm field lands. Here they saw a fox being chased by a laughing, joyous 6-year-old Oric boy, young child Davis. Uh, Davis managed to pin and catch the fox in its warren, in its den, but the fox was having a good time. It was having fun rather than attacking and biting like a typical cornered beast. It simply booped his hand and came out of the warren and danced and played. Later, the menagerie, all of them found themselves sitting on a wagon, ricketing and rocketing back and forth on a trail as they saw a teenage Davis, feet dangling over the side, kicking, still a child, traveling. And they were approaching a shipping community, a shipping town on the docks where they were to unload whatever that was being carried as payment for the ride in. There, Davis walked this narrow, this twisting and bending dock, eventually leading up to a captain-like figure. Big hat, plume with quill, taking orders and writing crew names in a ledger. Handshakes were exchanged as this fresh meat, this gray worm of a Davis walks on this boat, crew giving him, staring daggers at him, but Davis oblivious to it. The night sky, as beautiful as it was, the sensation of freedom washed through my players' minds. However, for Davis, freedom was there, but he was able to read the sky and understand that it was saying the words caged and changed as the scratch marks on his trapezius and the back of his neck began to subtly glow. Then my players found themselves laying down in a beach, beautiful white sands, pristine environment as crunching footsteps as a dwarven individual, Deccan, walks up. Al and Ben were able to, Declan, were able to uh, read the lips as he told him that he needed to, that while they were busting, sorry, while Davis was laying on the beach, the rest of the crew were busting their asses to make sure the captain doesn't lash anyone to the keel. The hermit crab came walking by, another set of crunching footsteps as a sexton a tool used for navigation, was thrown and blocked Davis upside the head. Before this interaction, Rock, taking and shaping the dreamscape somewhat to his will, was able to find themselves as a Kenku crew member, a navigator of a ship, perhaps, or something similar, with maps and tools. However, these tools would not function in reality. They are ideas of what tools may be. Was able to work with what he had and found himself completing the final bits of the formula for his new custom spell. Now, as we return to the story, Davis getting clonked. Everyone's vision kind of goes down as Davis kind of covers his face from being hit. And what was now a beautiful... Oh, and I forgot to transition the images. Whoops.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, yeah. So, sorry. I got a little too into the narrative. So this was the ship shape or the dock city, and then give it a moment for everyone to absorb the beauty of the AI art. And then now AI Island. So yes, kind of getting your vision back as all of you feel it's not so much pain, but you get the sensation of there would be pain from getting hit upside the head. You all, yes, sorry, my wife asked me to do something. You all transition with your vision, and you're on top of a cliff face or so, or at least a sharp drop that leads down to the waters below. You might be on the same island. You may be on a different one. Next to you is a signal brazier lit, a flag waving. Uh, all of you see whatever symbol you kind of wish to see within the flag, but that symbol matches the ship that is approaching. The sky is this beautiful tapestry of all various colors, from warm yellow, reds, oranges, to vibrant pinks, deep purples, and fading blues as the sky sees the sun setting far, far away. The ship approaching you is essentially a cog-like ship. I went ahead and put a link so my players can kind of see. It's a moderately sized ship with one prominent mast, maybe a supporting sail, uh, but a good sized ship. As you guys are focusing on the ship approaching, you do see that the sky begins to shift and turn into that proper nightscape. The clouds part, whatever clouds there may have been, the two twinned moons circling one another in the sky unnaturally. And then the stars begin to appear. At first, one or two begin to almost like pierce the dark veil, and then 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, dozens, dozens more begin to crop up, coming into sight. Those of you that have investigation or survival, please go ahead and roll me a check. Davis, you obviously do, because you have proficiency in everything.
Am I still in Kenku land?
You are on the cliff. You are no longer in Kunkuland.
For survival or
Investigation.
Survival or investigation. And reminder for you, Rock, and it should work. If you do survival, it should automatically roll that d4 for you.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
should.
This one's not necessarily a proficiency required.
Say that again.
Do you have to be
Do I need a
proficient?
proficiency?
No, you're out as a
Ben.
stated rule in our story,
Ben.
unless if I say otherwise.
Oh,
for
for
Ben,
Ben.
yeah, proficiency. Yes, proficiency.
Okay, he's proficient in either.
Correct.
That's what happened last time. Okay.
Don't you go.
Billy-doo.
Oof, that was a 19 for a hot second.
All right. So far, I see the highest one as a 17 for Rock.
Yep.
All right.
Oh wait.
So, all right, Rock. as all of you are these crew members and sitting next to this brazier, this signal fire, letting the ship know where to come to pick you up. You guys look up at the sky, and Rock, the sky makes you feel the sense of naivety, being naive. It's telling you you are naive. Davis, you feel this, but the words candles and curses come to mind. And then all of you seeing the ship approach as it is a dream, you find yourselves just walking off the cliff and then landing safely somehow on the ship. All of you see the mid-20s Davis, uh, the on his back, the trapezius on his back of his neck, that barely subtle glow from his scratch marks begin to now dimly glow. You can almost see just a little bit as it kind of glows and illuminates underneath his shirt as well. As you guys begin to walk the bow, or the deck of the ship, excuse me, not the bow, the deck of the ship, looking around, the world shifts, and you are now on the open seas. The boat is rocking and swaying. You see Davis with ropes lashed around him off to the side of the ship doing some sort of maintenance. All of you are proficient in perception, so I don't need to ask for the roll. The name of the ship is the Precious Balance. He's waxing or repairing or something. He's got a couple members holding onto ropes as he's dangling over the side of the ship, doing maintenance work, working on the ship. You can hear the waves as they crash, not aggressively, but like when you hear like waves making contact with the keel and the hull of the ship. You hear murmurs of at least 3 or more dozen crew members and other individuals actively working about the ship. This is a sizable ship. This is a proper seafaring vessel. Multiple masts, massive sails, a beautiful forecastle. As you find yourselves, whatever part of the ship you're curious about, your perspective kind of shifts to that perspective. Being able to see what is going around. Interestingly enough, your vision outwards from the ship can only go so far. But as mentioned, you're in a dream, so it doesn't feel off per se. Uh, Davis, as you are getting pulled up by the ropes, completing your work, those ropes that are pulling you up shift and now transition into all of your hands. Davis and probably about 5 others are now manipulating massive sails to the barking orders of a female voice. Near the helm of the wheel, you see and correct me if my notes are wrong, Davis, but a reddish, grayish skinned Khemri,
Yep.
female captain. Ask Davis to describe the visuals per my notes.
Oh, sure. She's
and her name or whatever, if you wish.
Yeah. I think it's the name we discussed, right? So Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So her name is Lily. She's Khemri, I think, have similar lifespans to humans, right?
Yep. They're similar. They're, yep, correct.
She'd be in like her early 50s, late 40s ish. So a little further along, certainly older than Davis. Not like overbearingly large or anything, just like honestly pretty average height, pretty average stature, but still somehow has like a pretty powerful presence, like definitely stands up very straight, has an air of authority about her, and it's certainly a confidence in spades.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's
So
often she's
as
usually pretty heavily decked out in like a cloak of some kind, and as well as like pretty heavy like a trench coat style outfit. You know.
okay, gotcha. So as you see her and your perspectives focus on her, the sky is now again split in two. One is kind of what the image you see. It's that blue but very cloudy kind of day, and the other half vertically split is that nightscape. The night is simple and calm. The clouds on the side are simple and calm as well. For those of you that are proficient in history, Davis, you do not need to roll
Okay.
because this is your history. Um, you guys can make me a history check to see if maybe you recognize who this Lily, Captain Lily is.
Just one so far.
Uh,
No other takers.
Davis, is it spelled I-E or Y?
Why? Lily.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Captain Lily. All right. So far, Allegretto with a 27 history.
This seems like something Rock would roll.
Maybe. He wants to. Karos,
Oh.
if you want to roll history as well. 16. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Cool.
Aw.
A natural
Nope.
1 and it's still that good.
Ooh.
All right. Again, natural 1s are not failures, right? They're in skill checks. They're just, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a 27, a 16, and a 15. The name Captain Lily goes into everyone's mind as Davis recognizes her. Not much else is known about her other than what Davis, as they're pulling from your history, what would be the basic histories that they might know about a Captain Lily? If you need me to drag you down for clarification, we can talk.
I don't
But
think so.
you know,
I think
basic.
it's. I
Perfect.
mean,
Yeah.
I'll just lay it all bare, right? So, yeah. So she led a small, essentially privateer force that roamed off the eastern coast of Ruin and assessed fines to people who she deemed were yeah, in this kind of area to the on the east side. Essentially, those who she deemed were violating her beliefs, the way she thought that the seas should be treated. She, would take what she thought was appropriate, as a fee, if you of sorts.
No, because you rolled a 27. She was known as one of the most fearsome pirates on the water.
Yeah. I'm giving you a little bit of the kind of Davis flavor of it, but
Yes,
yeah.
this is Davis
Mm-hmm,
flavor.
mm-hmm.
This is what
I like
Davis gives you this.
I like
She
that.
was straight up, she's known as the Gilded Lily. She was terrifying. She didn't necessarily like straight up board ships and murder people, but she could if she wanted to.
But some
I
people didn't make it. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
with the confidence, I can kind of picture the confidence to walk on, get the money, and if there's any denial, any pushback, I see the outcome.
Yes. So Davis's history versus your studied history.
Mm-hmm.
Prominent
I like
figure
flavor.
actually. Yeah. Um, and now anyone that is proficient in insight, you may give me an insight check.
I don't need it, I assume.
No, this is they're inciting you.
Ah, me. Okay, perfect.
More dice.
Yeah,
Wait,
all the
switch you guys
dice.
back over here. I
Ben
appreciate
19.
you guys rolling
So,
dice. It makes me feel
19
better.
for Ben, 26 for Karos, 14 for Rock, and 7 for Al.
All right. So it'd be
I'm
the
scared.
19 and the 26, really.
So Ben and Karos.
Ben would pick up and Cars would pick up that they're correct me if I'm wrong. Davis has admiration for Captain Lily.
Yeah, it's admiration for sure, but honestly, fear and deference. A lot of deference.
Okay. Is there any other details that you would like to share that Karos would pick up on with a 26? Like, um, it's up to you. Like, is there any
Interesting.
further
Cielo, no, no
key?
shit. So to put it in the time, so is this like our kind of
You don't know.
initial?
There's no timeline in this. This is just
Gotcha. This is just
slurring. Imagine, yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's deference, a little bit of fear, but definitely respect. Um, yeah, this is someone that Davis honestly thought really had it together and like knew what they were doing and like almost someone to kind of pattern themselves after a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
For my notes, Adam, did you say she was one of the most feared or the most feared?
One of the most feared.
Okay, okay.
I haven't made a hierarchy of pirates on the sea, so she's just up there. Let's put it that way, right?
Mhm.
Um,
You're gonna make me pull up my
yeah,
notes now.
she's the third most feared pirate in all of the no, no, I don't.
This
We're
is
gonna go up
gonna
the ladder.
this is gonna turn
We're gonna
into
get all of them.
this is gonna turn into you and Jarrell's conversation. She was an Omega level pirate.
Yeah, right. This is not where we're going here. So, but anyways, so upon that like kind of insight and realization, the next thing that all of you kind of smell is this meaty stew lingering on the air, mixing with some of the sea salt. Uh, you feel the world kind of rocking and swaying a little bit. You hear heavy rains on the outside of the ship. Only those that need to be on deck are on deck right now, while the rest of you are just kind of hunkering down. Uh, all of these individuals make a life on the sea, so the rocking and the swaying doesn't necessarily cause anyone to get seasick. Uh, and you're able to kind of push forward and keep moving forward through. But this is after the meal. The meal has been had, the meal has been enjoyed. It's the lingering scent, the cracks of lightning on the outside uh, from time to time. Uh, as mentioned, only those that need to move to their shift for like their 4 hour shift out on the deck have been set up above. Davis, you find yourself, below deck in uh, kind of resting, kind of looking out. While there are no like truly proper windows on the outside of the ship, there are parts that are high enough above the hull, that some of your uh, defense mechanisms or offensive mechanisms, such as harpoons and cannons, are there, and you are taking the opportunity to kind of look out uh, beyond uh, the sea and look out in the sky, and the day portion of the sky is stormy and raining, but you're able to see the night sky. And all of you that wish to, share this perspective are able to do the same thing. Again, the constellations are shifting and moving. The stars are not correct, but in the space, you're able to kind of interpret them. Uh, Anyone that wants to give me an investigation or a survival check to read the sky, please do.
I swear the
Oh,
DC is a 20.
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, everyone goes together. All right, so just kind of take it easy for the group. Those of you that are looking out, um, not the best word comes to mind. Danger. Sky is indicating danger. For Davis, while everyone is getting the sense and the feel of danger, you can't shake the feeling that the sky is telling you something about the words consume and create. And then all of you, as Davis is kind of looking at the sky, you see that those claw marks, those the bond marks essentially that are the scratch marks on his trapezius in the back of his neck go from that dimly glowing to glowing with red orange heat. They're not burning through his clothing or anything, but you can see them through the clothing burning. Um,
Just for
you would go for it.
clarifications, because I mean, so I did have those marks on my back in the previous when I would choose like fire or radiant for the
Sure.
Hearthguard. Is this the same thing or is it different?
It's the same
Oh,
marks.
same marks.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So
Okay.
for further clarification, Davis, these marks have manifested on your body ever since you bound yourself with agony. I don't know if that was ever clear
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these are those marks. Consume and create. Yes, correct.
Okay.
And as you feel the ship kind of hit a bigger wave, kind of keel, and bow and all this, um, you will naturally find your perspectives kind of separate. Uh, as you hear the crack of thunder and the crack of lightning and the boom of thunder in the distance, um, you you hear the words that it started with. This whole dreamscape started with, and very hard to make out. But all of you are proficient in perception. You know, carrying on the wind, its rest is essential to life. And then there's nothing. And then later you hear another. Your deeds will reflect in your dreams. Those that have nothing to hide need not fear the nightmares of the trance. And then it kind of goes silent. It doesn't continue, and this cold wind blows through, and all of you feel this burr, this shiver, this sense of uncomfortable chill. And some time passes, and you start to hear some creaking of the wood. You hear some scratching of the metals. Um, Karos, you find your perspective somewhere on the underdeck, uh, looking out in a dark area. You can see some light kind of getting through thanks to some of the lanterns that are swaying as the boat is rocking. And when there is a flash of lightning outside, the light manages to somehow pierce the hull and kind of illuminate it subtly. Um, Rock, you find yourself in a hammock, laying down, resting. Al, you find yourself around a table uh, with a cup in hand, shaking it and plopping it on the table. Across from you is Cielo, but again, not actual Cielo, ship crew Cielo. And Ben, you're all at a table playing some sort of game. Davis, you're above deck. Rain coming down on your face, but it's your time to be on lookout, marking the deck as someone navigates through this storm. The sounds of creaking wood continue. Thunder in the distance. Karos, you hear the sound as if wood begins to buckle and splinter and break. What do you do?
Am I me or am I?
You are someone on the crew, but you kind of catch it. You find yourself there. You don't know what you can do. I don't know,
Freak
but
out a little bit.
Hmm?
Freak out a little bit.
yeah, that's appropriate.
I the key. He'd probably call out because I don't know. I know
That's
Karos
fine.
doesn't know what you would do, but I
Yeah.
presume that you would notify people in the event that there is something you can do.
No, that's perfect. That's why I'm asking you. So, what your instinct is to kind of call out? Like, what do you say?
Yeah, cry out. The belly's cracking. I'm little Billy. Little
Little
Billy in
Billy.
the. I'm
God,
little
anybody but
Billy
Billy.
Bilgewater.
Billy, it's everywhere. I'm
Billy
sorry.
has come back. First of all, that you gave me heartburn when you named that guy Billio because you paused on the O part.
Billy, yo.
Billio.
Billy
Well,
O
it's meant to be
Bilgewater.
to billow, Billio, like
Ah, okay.
Billio. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, he'd cry out that there's that sounds like the
Perfect.
woods cracking up. We might
So
need.
as you cry out and you look, go ahead and give me a perception check. Please, if you'd be so kind. 28. Oh, geez. Okay, so Karos, what you see in the dark, as the wood splinters, you see a shadowy figure, draped in darkness. So you can't make out details, but what you see as they shift and turn, giving you like a side profile. Not quite making eye contact or anything with you, but you see this. You see a number of tendrils, like tentacles, draped from where the head is going down. Vaguely humanoid figure, shifting. Wisdom saving throw, please. As I think Karos may think this is something. And I will go ahead and drag you real quick just to make it clear, and you can tell me if I can tell the group or not. So
Do you want to do
let's
me for
drag
the
you down.
stream as well? Okay, unplugging.
Karos, very quick. In that moment, it looks like a illithid is coming out of the crack into the
Oh,
tendril
so
veins.
there's like a crack in the hull, and that's what I see.
Yeah, emerging.
Okay.
So I would imagine for Karos, fucking terrifying.
It
Well, you could,
wouldn't be great.
yeah,
Especially if I mean dream state stuff, right? Like
yeah,
sometimes you know what's going on, even if it's
yep,
odd, like, you know. So like this seems out of character for what has been going on
yes,
so far.
that is the plan. So yeah, so for you, um, you are now that you see this thing. Let me see what you rolled actually. Uh, wisdom. So yeah,
11.
you failed. So yeah, so be frightened. Um, the fear is so intense. I will say this when we go up there. The fear is so intense that your Karos comes through. You're still this person, but this is now Karos's fear, right? You're no longer this actor in Davis's dream. You are now Karos. So feel free to call out or however afraid you want to be. All right. Cool. Moving us up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Back.
We're back. So as this shadowy figure kind of raises and you see those tendrils kind of draped down, tentacles, failing your wisdom saving throw with a total of 11. Karos, you mistake. You think it's something. So go ahead. Your actual Karos comes through. You're no longer this. You're still in the body of this actor within Davis's dream, but you are now Karos, feeling this fear.
I think he would kind of, it'd be calling out, and then it'd just die away. It's sort of like when you don't know how something could be happening. Something startling happens to you, and your reaction is just not like you don't mentally know how to next proceed. So I think it would have been like you'd heard him calling out that there's a crack in the hull, and he's just for right now, for that moment, I think he'd just kind of be like frozen, stunned.
That was beautiful. Perfect. Al, Ben, and Cielo, as you guys are kind of sitting there rolling or just shaking cups as if to play some sort of game, but you're not actually completing the game. You see, you hear the voice cracking the hole, and as you're looking, you see one of your crew members frozen in terror. And then the next thing you hear is you hear more wood begin to creak and bust as a massive pincer-like claw just bursts out of the side of the hull, grabbing another crew member, crushing them, and almost like cutting them in two and pulling them back. As let me get on the right layers. Uh, you begin to see.
It's a kraken.
I recognize these guys. I don't remember what their names are.
I can tell you as a DM.
No, I like we've literally fought them in that other D&D game that I played. I just don't remember their name.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see these human-sized, if not larger, lobster-like creatures, massive pincers, numerous whipping tendrils from their mouths. I'll try to do a zoom in on them so you can see them a little better. There you go. Standing on 2 or 4 legs. It's kind of hard to tell because it almost looks like one set of arms are being used as legs, or it's weird. This poor crew member just got yanked through the wood and pulled, and you see like them kind of get severed in two. Karos, you do not see this. You still see what you think you saw. Just giving you kind of visuals of different arts of the type.
Me and Karos are seeing kind of in this situation together. We're just seeing different things, right?
Yeah. So all of you kind of share a similar perspective. So Cielo, Al, and Ben, you guys are kind of sitting around like an inside table in the under the dock, kind of going through the motions of playing a game. Rock is kind of resting in a hammock, kind of taking it easy, and Karos saw the crack, the initial, and called out. And then all of you kind of turned your attention, and as you're turning your attention to the call out, this other crew member, you just see get clamped and dragged away by massive pair of claws.
I'm gonna get up from playing with cups
Mhm.
and scream and go,
Okay.
"You win! Game's up!"
Oh, interesting. You win. Okay.
I'm gonna try to
Give,
like back up, like,
yeah. Go ahead and give me a stealth check to try to hide.
oh, finally, a good roll.
Vanish.
Oh, natural 20. Yeah. So as you win, as you say they win, Cielo, the individual you're a part of vanishes, and then you just find your consciousness kind of floating above the ship.
Hey, can you hear me?
Davis, you hear a voice.
What?
As you hear that you're on top of the ship, kind of as half of the ship is getting rained on heavily, the other side is basked in the dark twilight of the night. You're just kind of doing your duties in this dreamscape. You hear a voice.
There's crabs.
Who said that?
Don't worry about that.
I mean, so crabs, so what? Who is that?
It's a long story. Just go under the deck.
Give me a persuasion check, Cielo.
There's my natural one. Yes.
All right, Davis.
What the
You can
hell?
act as you wish. I don't think you can fail a Wisdom 4 saving throw, but
No,
you can
I
try.
literally can't. I literally can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
roll it if I get a
Slowly,
natural
baby.
one just for funsies, but nope.
Okay. Yeah. So you can act as you wish.
Who's? I'll go down. I'll go under deck because I think someone's fucking with me. But
Okay.
so I'll go under
As-
suspiciously, thinking like one of these guys is trying to pull a trick on me. But I know they're up to something, so I'm just gonna keep a lookout.
Yeah. So Davis, as you know, you're half of you. It's weird. Half of you is drenched wet, standing in the storm. The other half of you is dry. As you walk below, into the underdeck, uh, you feel this intense, cold gust of air take through the entirety of the ship. The roping, begin to kind of, get picked up and moved. Anything that's kind of loose begins to kind of shift just a little bit. The light sources begin to sway. Uh, you see see some of your crew members, two of which have stood up around a table where they were playing something. One that's kind of propped up, getting out of a hammock, and on one at the end, looking at darkness, as you see this deep red eye turn into two eyes as it shifts and turns its attention at your crew member at the very end of the deck or the hallway, essentially in this dreamscape. What do you do?
Hey, so to be clear, so I see two red eyes at the very end of at the end of the
Yeah.
basically opposite of the ship going towards
Yep.
something.
Yeah, you see the two red. So you saw one red eye, and then you
Yeah.
see it become two, as if it shifted its head, and you see one of your crew members just frozen in terror.
Yeah, I'll call out for them and be like, "Get out of there!" And then I'm gonna start running towards them to try and pull them out of there.
Okay, go ahead and go ahead and give me a persuasion check to tell the person to get out of there,
Yep.
or an intimidation, whatever one you want to do.
They're the same.
Cool.
How about a 30?
30, nice. All right.
Well, because I do get
this-
I get expertise for things I'm proficient with, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. So that's a 30. So this moment, you see this red eyes kind of move forward, lurch forward, and you see a mass, something coming at your companion as if to attack it. You get this sense that you can make the distance, you can close the gap. Do you want to use your reaction?
Yeah. If I as
Yeah.
current Davis, I would like to tempered hand the shit out of this if that's what you're going for.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So there's this brief moment of this dream. You kind of flash back to being chased. And then it flashes back to here, and you just accelerate and just charge in. Go ahead and use a tempered hand.
Yeah. So I do that, and I will attempt to summon the Redeemer if I could, in an attempt to make an attack. So will I get in close enough to make an attack?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a dream.
So
Distances are funky here.
yeah, that's fine. So if I attempt to summon the Redeemer, what happens?
The ship will begin to kind of shake, and planks of the ship begin to kind of fly off towards you and begin to glow bright red hot, turning to ash and form into the Redeemer in your hand.
Yeah, it's just
And you're
I'm
able to swing.
singularly focused. Yeah, make an attack.
All right. So those of you who don't know, we reworked Tempered Hand, which is one of the Battlefront Master or Battlefront Marshal features. So yeah, Davis now has a reaction that he can use from time to time.
28
Oh yeah,
to hit.
yeah, you close the gap as this large claw is about to grasp and well, take your companion. You do hit. You can lower the attack roll if you want to.
Oh, yeah,
By
let's do
merit
that with
roll.
Merit Die. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it doesn't do the actual. That's okay. Oh, shit. Perfect 12.
Okay, time for 12. So yeah, Karos, as you're frozen in fear, you hear a voice call out to you, like, get out of there. You're still frozen. The next thing you know, you see this claw coming, and it kind of breaks you a little bit out of your fear, as what you're familiar with, they don't have claws in this way, like crab claws. But then this massive blade just swings down and just cuts the claw off before it makes contact with you. It flies by you, slamming into the underdeck as this glowing red hot bladed weapon is just standing next to you, and this imposing figure of an orange hair orc, orc, stands before you, protecting you. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save at advantage.
Mirror cars.
Carlos.
13.
13. Davis, for the sake of this, because I'm playing it a little bit in Dreamscape, go ahead and roll me another merit die to see
Sure.
how much you roll. You're
Meh.
not spending it. Okay, so it turns into a 15. That's what he needed. Karos, you catch your senses. All of a sudden, that dreadful fear of what you thought was before you is gone. What the fuck is going on here? And your consciousness leaves this individual that you were puppeteering, and you find yourself floating above the ship next to CLO.
The heck is going on, man?
Oh, just hanging out,
You got
watching a ship. Well, now I guess.
you
Yeah.
know. So the next thing that happens is
That Odorok asshole won't listen to me.
I mean, I literally did.
the next thing you hear is this deep. I'm assuming most of you have watched nature, so you've heard like whale calls, right? Like when a whale calls underwater.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's super deep, super loud, and um, all of you, the ones that are below deck, are drawn to the surface. You kind of lose control of yourselves, and you find yourself on the surface as Davis, those of you that were under deck, see a whale-like creature cascading through the water. Karos and Cielo, y'all are free floating as you wish to kind of navigate. You see this. Can I get nature checks from everyone? Rock, you can do an Arcana check if you wish. Actually, anyone can do an Arcana if you. It's nature or Arcana. Sorry.
That's one of them dream whales.
That's brainy whale.
I've been looking for this son bitch for a long time.
Where are we?
So I got 23 from Cielo, and then 22 from me, 14 from Karos, 23 from Rock,
Okay.
and 18 for Al.
So, visually looking, there's something off about this whale. Not just the size. Like, a blue whale is 100 feet. This thing is massive. This thing is many hundreds of feet in size. But, Al, you look at it, and some of it is a little off. Like, how it's moving through the water. It's not going under the water and breaching. It's almost like willing itself through the water, kind of forming the water around it as it kind of torpedoes through. Its tail doesn't do much motion. Its shape is whale-like, but there's features that are missing. And then the rest of you, because all of the rest of you rolled above a 20, this is not just a whale. It's off. Where you would imagine it to be like the front, you can kind of see in the picture. It doesn't have the brill type of mouth that like a filter feeder whale has. Instead, it's replaced with this maw filled with giant teeth, where there is the normal set of eyes, all those little like almost mounds of flesh around its nose and all that, like those natural little bumps that you would see, all of those are eyes looking and gathering information. Its fins are far too small to make sense of what this creature is. It's an idea of a whale taken by something and changed. Rock with a 23 Arcana. That ain't no whale you've ever seen before, as mentioned. Its presence is familiar, and you start to get a splitting headache. One that you've experienced a few times while trying to communicate with something in the past.
Ooh, my friend.
Uh-huh.
He's hungry.
Davis may remember what one of the sky messages told him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consume.
Yeah. And it doesn't splash in the water. It just and starts to like, it like almost like a speedboat essentially for modern terms. It just moves along the surface of the water, but the water comes up and kind of swirls around it in like a vortex, and it's going through the water, playing with this ship. The next thing all of you kind of realize is the bottom of the ship begins to, not the bottom, but sorry, the underdeck, the deck. So there's the underdeck and the deck. The deck itself begins to have portions of the wood splinter and rupture as giant claws begin to bust out. Move Delaney. Let's put you guys here. Gotta move you guys down.
These guys just float.
These guys will just be floating, but I gotta do some map edits real quick. As we are going. There we go. The grid shows up okay, or should I change
Yeah,
the
no,
color?
that's good.
Okay. Alright, let me shrink y'all down to grid size. Unfortunately, James doesn't get to do his murder hoboing that he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He had to leave. But alright. So again, theater of the mind. Just kind of play how you wish. Grid is just kind of there to represent, what you guys can do. These things are not this big. They are large. I need, for the sake of it, because it's all build your adventure kind of style. Can I get everybody to roll me a d6, please? And someone can roll for Ben as well if they wish.
I did bets as well.
Alright. And then please put it in roll 20 just so I can go down the list and just start doing that. So Davis, you rolled a 5.
Yep, and Ben rolled a 2.
1, 2. Cielo rolled a 3. 1, 2. Ben rolled a 2. 1, 2. Karos rolled a 6. 1, 2. Al rolled a 6. Okay, so a lot of pincers.
Thanks a lot.
Okay,
Ye-
so we got.
Still rolling.
Am I missing somebody? 1, 2,
Rock.
3, 4. Rock.
I posted.
CJ.
You
I
got
rolled,
6 as
I rolled
well.
a d6. I got 6.
Oh, you
Yeah.
rolled it in. Okay,
And
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
that's
Another
okay.
6. More pincers. Okay,
Woohoo!
so we got
That's a lot of them.
8 cents of pincers, 2 marauders. Cool. So let me move these guys down here. They're just here for tracking, so they're not on the map. And now, can I get everybody to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting, Cielo,
Hmm.
because you are floating and up above, and you rolled, what was your stealth check? Your stealth check was something really high.
35.
35!
Say, isn't your minimum like 25?
Yeah, these things are unaware of you. So we might be able to play with some of your skulker stuff before they even get to do stuff. So, but go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, I can roll initiative at advantage too, and I got a natural 20 anyway.
Crit the
Jeez.
initiative.
Oh shit, I didn't pull up the tracker. Sorry guys. No, it's in there. Okay, perfect. Cool. Oh, that's right. I have to have these things in here to put them in the tracker. Why are there 2 rock and pebbles? Why are there 2?
Why not?
Do you see that, Danny?
It won't let me roll initiative. It gives me an error.
Yeah, no, it's rolling. It might be giving you an
Oh,
error, but
is
it's
it
rolling.
rolling?
You're in there 3 times, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
Oh, my
it.
bad.
Yeah, you're fine.
It doesn't show up.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. So 24 point. There you go. We'll figure it out. Is there a way, Danny, for me just to add an actor, like
Oh, you're doing it in
slot?
here. Oh, I didn't realize you were adding people to initiative in here.
Well, I mean, it did it here, so I might as well, right?
It's up to you. I mean,
I
it
don't
still would
know.
be
I
nice for
can,
the
I can
stream
put
and
it. I'll
stuff to
put it.
have it on
Yeah,
roll
okay,
20.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do that. That works. Okay, yeah, that's true. I should do it this way. You're absolutely right. I was not thinking. All right, so Cielo, add to turn. I need to clear. All right, add to turn. All right, perfect. All right, so sorry, stream. I'm a little rusty at this. Natural 20 Cielo. Karos, what was your initiative, my friend?
4.
4. And you're a point
16?
12?
Is it really?
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of it.
Oh, 12. Yeah, damn.
Davis is a 714. Rock is a, thanks to Telly, he's a
20 point something.
2410.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Allegretto is a 2016.
Now, does muster for battle make sense in this instance?
It's a dream, so yes, it does.
Okay.
Mostly, well, yeah, so you are up here with your crew getting
Yeah,
attacked, so
I'm mustering my crew. Not, I don't know who the fuck they are, but
yeah, sorry. So I don't have, um, give me 1 second, sorry. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
oh,
What's
we need
Ben?
Ben's. Yeah,
Ben's? Yeah.
I'll do it.
Ben.
8.1.
5 point, oh, 8.1, okay.
I don't. What is all this?
8.10.
What is this math stuff? Does he have like a weird effect?
I don't know.
Oh,
Roll
heavy
three.
heavy armor momentum, I think.
Oh, nice, okay. Oh, wow, these things are ready to chomp chomp.
That's right. It was.
Oh, these.
It's the math to like, yeah.
These things are ready to chomp chomp. Chomp chomp.
Because yeah, it adds his strength, but then can potentially subtract his dex if it's
Yes.
unless it's negative, in which case it keeps it.
He does not have it. Yeah. So he's
Yeah.
yeah, it's the heavy armor.
So yeah,
momentum.
rolling a 5 makes sense that it would be 8 because his strength is 3 and dex is 0. So yes.
Yep. Perfect. Cool. All right. So
I'll muster top 4. So Cielo, Rock, Al, and Ben get the chess piece.
Alright. All of you get to double your proficiency at anything that you were proficient in for the first round. However, this is going to be kind of a cool thing. So Cielo, with your 35 stealth, these nightmarish crustacean lobster-like creatures, nightmares of the sea. Let me just kind of smatter them around. Just kind of do. And then let me move these guys up here. These three up here. Actually, I'll put them next to. There you go. Next to Delaney. These ones are just my trackers, so they show up. I'm going to move you guys a little bit, so you guys are kind of surrounded on the boat. Let's do something like that. See Karos and Cielo. You guys are up in the air, free flying, as this as they bust through, and you are yourselves. So Karos, Cielo, and Davis technically. You are Karos, Cielo, Davis. You have your full suite of abilities. You are yourselves in this dream. Rock, Ben, and Al. You are simple crew members. You are armed because,
All right.
as you learned, you are on a pirate vessel. I honestly, I just want you guys to kind of use your imagination while you are combating. You have cutlasses and flint muskets or flint
Hell yeah.
flint and steel. Um,
Was it Flintlock?
Yeah, flintlock
flintlock. Yeah,
pistols.
maybe if you want to imagine like it's a dreamscape. So maybe you pull out a blunderbuss. Maybe you pull out a harpoon or a chain and hook.
Yeah.
Kind of have fun with it.
There's all
You're not
sorts of stuff on
necessarily
this
going to
ship.
be, yeah, you're not going to necessarily be like super crazy effective. You're low level, you're this. Everything you do, but just for keeping it simple, just please bear with me. You're proficient in no saves. You're straight rolls for ability checks and saving throws. You are, um, and every attack roll you do is a +5. Your damage is +3. Um, your AC is what's fair?
15?
13.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
13? Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true. Yeah, yeah, I guess
they're
that
not
makes sense.
really
They're not
armed.
heavily armored. That's true.
Yeah. So, now as we'll move forward here in a second. I'll change the music and all that, but just so you guys can kind of get kind of in your mindset. Feel free to think about what you might have. The ship, things are busting out from the ship all around you. There are some slight visual differences in these. That's why they're indicated by different tokens. And we will go as these creatures begin to bust out and begin to kind of move forward. Cielo, they are unaware of you. You get a surprise on them. So, essentially, you get a free turn at the start of combat
With double proficiency.
with a double proficiency, which then
With
carries over to the first round. So you will
Yep.
do some shit.
Um,
Keep in
so
mind of your new features. Yeah, go ahead.
of my new features, can you remind me what those were? Because
Well, yeah. So
I'm out of practice too.
no, that's fine. So remember your Skulker. We kind of built you out. You have easily overlooked. You have hidden sniper, and then you also have preparation. So creatures that you surprise, which I actually have to go through now, and I have to lower their initiative because they are surprised. They don't realize you exist. Let me lower their initiatives real quick. Let me 2D or 3D20. You might have actually just reshuffled this. You definitely reshuffled that. 5. Okay, love. I'll come get him in a second. 5. So they went from 1916 to 5, 11, 5, and 5. So you completely reshuffle the order of combat. And now you get a surprise round. So the way surprise works is essentially it goes to you in the turn order. You get to take a full turn. You get to do everything you want to do. And you're the only one that gets to go because you are not surprised. So what do you want to do?
You said preparation, and I thought that was a feat, and I was like, where
It
did
was.
it go?
It is. Yeah.
Is
I,
it?
I clicked it
I
for you in
don't know if
Foundry.
I have it.
There you go.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, it's part of Skulker.
Yeah, make sure you're looking at V2.
Yeah, because you told me you wanted to run
Oh,
that
yeah.
version.
Hey, yeah. Gosh, you're so smart. I was looking at the wrong sheet the whole time.
No, you're good.
I mean, for
Because
the
that,
most
that
part,
was
it
the
was
one
the
that
same.
you.
Yeah, except for the
Yeah.
features.
The feats itself, the bullets.
Preparation. Okay, there it is.
Yep. So that basically triggered because when initiative was rolled, they had no idea you were there, and now you get to get the spring on them.
So I'm gonna take like a top-down pot shot at
Absolutely.
I would say deadly aim will be very sick with the muster.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
I was looking at that because it doubles proficiency and I could dump it into damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and your proficiency is
Um,
already doubled, so you're quadrupling you're getting a plus 20 on your damage.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a pot shot at that one from like above. Is this like raining at night?
So it's weird. It's the sky is shifted. The day has a thunderstorm going. The other half of the night is just a clear night sky. So however you want to go, the waves are churning and bubbling. This massive whale-like creature is just torpedoing through, toying with the ship as these crustacean-like monstrosities are just bursting through the hull. They are, like as mentioned, they have no idea that you're here.
A red streak just kind of out of the floating mist that's like above the ship will just shoot towards this one right here. I'm gonna use that deadly aim. Oh my
Yeah, go
gosh.
for it.
For the first one, for this turn's attack.
Yeah, so ping the one more time for me, so I can see which one.
This one.
Got it. The one that's water crusted or water bathed. Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have not used this sheet yet. This is.
Oh, this one doesn't have
Inventory.
your weapons on it,
Oh,
though.
it doesn't have my weapons.
So you can use your other one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
have to
do
fix
that.
that.
That's okay. I have a plus 14 to hit.
So you're
Yeah.
dumping your
So it'll be minus 10, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's fine too.
at advantage because it has
Right.
no idea you're there.
So it's roll the 20 plus 4 instead
Yeah,
of 14.
base. But 2, yeah. You'll do it twice. Yeah.
Choose. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Well, all right.
So I
So it'll
think I
be-
might have just deleted that one. Hold on.
Go ahead, sneak attack it. So yeah,
oh my
just
God,
to,
what
just to
is my
clarify,
sneak
so
attack damage?
as
No, I
all,
looked it up.
so real quick, so because Cielo was so stealthy, all of these, I'm just gonna say it because I should say these Chul are surprised.
Jewels, that's right.
Therefore, they cannot move or take actions on the first turn of combat, and they cannot take
Oh.
reactions until the end of their next turn, or that turn. However, because he has preparation, at the start of their next turn, they can only take an action or a bonus action, not both. So, yeah, have fun with that. So just please obliterate this thing.
What's my sneak attack D's? again?
7d6.
Yeah, 76.
7d6.
Which, yeah.
Alright.
So then that plus, like, 1d8 plus 70 or something like that, I think.
Something like that. Let's just, we're just rolling for the sake of letting you roll a number.
Yeah.
Davis, because it is your dreamscape, work with Cielo. How does this bolt of I'm gonna just say it's a bolt of lightning essentially from the sky because you don't know where it's coming from.
I do like the idea
Davis
of it
is
being
yellow.
red though. I like the red streak for
That's
reasons.
cool.
So yeah, like a red
Yeah.
streak out of the divide in the sky comes this kind of weird red streak. It's like it almost looks like a shooting star, like kind of cresting in from the nighttime sky into the daytime, and like then it just like homes in on this thing and just obliterates it, just
Perfect.
detonates.
Got it. So, yeah. So, Cielo, unless if you have anything to add to that because it is your attack.
So,
Mhm.
visually no, but just mechanic question. So I use my proficiency bonus to add just flat damage for deadly aim.
Yeah. So we'll walk you through it because it's been a while since we've done this. So,
My proficiency for dexterity is 20 plus muster plus the deadly aim. Would that make it 80?
no. So don't worry about the proficiency. So there's proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So your proficiency bonus as listed right now is a +5. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
deadly aim
So
lets you do
that's
is drop the proficiency bonus, and then you take double that as bonus damage. So if it's a +5, you take a -5 to hit, but then if you hit, you deal an additional 10 damage. Now, because of muster, your proficiency bonus is 10, so you do a -10, and then you do 20 damage. Why is it +40?
I guess it would be just +20 because you do the dice, max dice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's what it is. Like you just. Does that make sense? So
yeah. It just does it. If
It
I
just-
make that attack roll, it just
and it hits you.
You are one-shotting everything.
You're
yeah.
one.
So does this thing take psychic damage?
Say that again.
Does this thing take psychic damage?
You.
Because I have
Yeah.
an
Go
extra
ahead.
D4 for Loki.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. And again, this thing you obliterated this thing. We're just having fun with your
Yeah,
damage numbers. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, as this cracking streak of red lightning essentially comes from the central divide in the sky, this water dripping tool begins to like crawl out of the deck, and then it just gets struck and obliterated, and it just guts go flying everywhere. Pieces of kite go flying into the sea, and you just hear this rumoring, gurgling bellow from this whale creature hundreds of feet away from you, just cascading through the sea. And yeah, you just destroyed this thing.
Is the whale creature so mad?
I don't know. It acknowledged that you did something.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna float this way, and then I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Well,
You only have one
you're a
attack?
rogue. You only have one attack.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
Wait, sorry,
that's-
my bad. But I'm
that's
just
fine.
first in the roll, so like, do I get sneak attack and the
Surprise round.
surprise round, and then does it start turn order?
Well,
I
that's
forget
where
how
we're
it
about to
works.
go. So yeah, we're about to start turn order. So now it
Oh.
goes to Rock. It goes to Allegretto. It goes to the pincher trolls. They are now stuck because they're surprised. They can only take an action or bonus action next turn. And it goes to Ben, goes to Davis, goes to the other one, goes to the other one, goes to that. And now it returns back to you. So it's a completely new turn. We just had to kind of go through the steps. So yeah. And my music didn't repeat. Go ahead. Keep now it is officially round 1. Your turn. You still have muster for battle because none of these things have acted. So what do you want to do? Oh, did I do something? Oh, no,
No,
okay,
you're
yeah.
fine.
I want to do another shot, but this time at this one right here. But I'm gonna try
Alright.
to do a stunning. I'm gonna try to do a stunning shot.
Alright, abduct, subdue, and abduct, or whatever it's called.
I think so. Let me look at my feats again. I was just looking at it.
Ambush and
Sure.
subdue.
Yeah, ambush and subdue. Okay, let me look at that. Alright. So you have advantage on all initiative rolls which you gave yourself. Okay, additionally, when you deal sneak attack damage, which you will, because these things are still surprised, you're attacking at advantage. A creature, you may reduce the number of sneak attack die by half to attempt to stun the target.
Yep.
Okay. You're attacking with your dex, so I owe you an 18 con save. Alright, so instead of rolling 4d6 sneak, So I just said that. So rolling 76 sneak attack, it's going to be 46 sneak attack. So go ahead, give me an attack roll. Are you doing deadly aim again?
Yeah, fuck it. I feel lucky.
I mean, you still have advantage.
Let me check what this thing's bonuses are. You do have advantage, yep. That's
Yeah, 20.
that certainly hits. Yeah, you definitely hit. No crit, but you definitely hit. The total of 20.
And
So it'd be
then
46, or I guess technically 5 if you had your short bow.
Yeah. Plus 5 from Dex. Plus 20 from Deadly Aim.
Plus,
4 from Psychic. So we got 25, 35, 41.
The last one is the psychic. I think it's a
42.
D4, not just a 4.
Yeah.
also plus 1 from your loci. I assume.
Yeah, that's plus 1. That's fine. All right. So like that again. Not as intense or as crazy bright as a red strike, but as the one lightning kind of strikes it, another arc of lightning kind of branches off and finds one of these mauler tools and just, and it is just dealt with.
Oh, did it die?
No, it didn't die, but it took a lot of damage. Shit, never mind. I looked at the wrong HP pool. Sorry.
So did it shrug the stun? Missed that.
I'm checking it. Rolled a natural 17. Yes, it did,
I think it did,
unfortunately.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, it.
All good.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's my super surprise attack.
All right. Nice. These things are still going to be reeling from your surprise. Anything with your bonus action?
Cunning action, hide right where I'm at.
Yep, you're floating amongst the clouds. They're not.
Loading.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me then.
Yep. Bam.
Wait, I think.
Natural talent is plus
Yeah,
2.
I was gonna say it does reliable
27?
talent for you. 25.
Oh, it does.
Oh,
Okay,
cool,
nice.
for me.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right, okay. All right, real quick. Because I forgot to say. Because some of you guys have features that rely on daytime, nighttime, da 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 da. It is both at the same time.
Nice.
So Karos, your syzygy of sun and moon, you just get the first features from both of them. It's as if you're on another plane of existence. Cielo, for your easily overlooked, you're considered in dim light at all times.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. All right. Rock. Yar, pirate rock.
You're just a guy.
You're just a guy. And one of these crab creatures just exploded, and another one got struck by red lightning.
I'm just a guy, like, not with armor or weapons or anything. Just
Yeah. So Al kind of posted it in D&D Beyond. You get to be kind of creative. I'll post it in Roll20. I'll post it in Foundry as well. Basically, you're a manifestation of a dream crew member. Anything you do, like any attack that you do is a +5. Any damage you do is +3.
There is plenty of
We'll
weaponry
figure it
on
out.
the boat. Whatever
Yes.
weapon you want is probably at your disposal.
Theater of the mind. Go nuts. Have fun.
We got longbows. We got hand crossbows. We got flintlock pistols if you want.
Harpoons, rope, chain hooks.
Maybe some explosives. Just saying.
Yeah.
do I still have Pebble? Do I have a parrot?
Pebble is not here, unfortunately. Pebble did not fall asleep.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That you can have a dream parrot, but it won't act as a pebble. Sorry.
No, it's okay. To like have like two like what are the skinnier swords?
Cutlasses,
Yeah, like cutlasses,
rapiers.
Yeah. Rapiers,
You
brother.
literally, Rock. You imagine it, and you have them. You're a
Aha.
dream fighter.
Which one is closest? This guy. I'm gonna rout this guy with 2 swords and go chop chop.
Okay. So yeah, you close the distance. Yeah. Now this is where it's fun. Rock, just for making it a little bit visually, we're eating up a little bit of time doing this. But what do you look like? What type of pirate crew member are you? Are you an elf?
I. You know what? Just because I already was one, I'll say a Kenku.
Okay.
Yeah, just yeah, a little bit smaller. Two swords that are maybe a little too big for me, one in each hand, but I'm very deft with them, and yeah, no weird piratey features. Other than I have very brightly colored clothing and a
Yeah.
cloak that's
Perfect.
just ridiculously oversized.
All right, Kenku, got it. I love it.
But even though it's oversized, it doesn't ever seem to trip me out.
I understand. No, that's perfect. It's a dream. Now I gotta ask Davis. Does Davis have any assumptions or ideas of things that are true about Kenkus?
No.
They can be anything.
I mean, like,
No?
I don't super trust them because they always are making fun of things, and like they're weirdly good at doing that, and also they seem to be able to like forge documents and stuff, and like that's useful, but I don't know, I don't trust them.
Okay, got it. Just didn't taking note. Got it. All right, go ahead. You are able to attack.
Do I get to attack with both swords at once?
Yeah,
Two-weapon
your
fighting?
action would be to attack, and then your bonus action would be to attack.
Okay.
You guys are low levels as these little pirates.
So it's just like what, roll
D-
d20
D20
plus
Yes.
5. Yep.
D20 plus 5. Yep.
5? I'll roll in here.
Whatever works.
I do
12. So as you go and you go to close in, you strike it, and this chitinous hide is so thick, you feel sparks coming off of it, but no, you don't cut through. Second attack, if you want to use your bonus action.
Yeah, I curse at my one sword. I look at the other one. I say, "You must be the sharp one."
Wait a
Okay.
minute. No, it's a 17 total. It's a 17 total because of muster.
Oh, then yeah, as he says this must be the sharp one, it does start to cut through and cut through. Yeah, forgot about muster. Yeah, it
So what's that, D6
with a
plus 3?
Yes, so both attacks will hit. So go ahead, and each attack is d6 plus 3 damage. So it'll be 2d6 plus 6 total if you just want to roll them together. All right, 12 points of damage to the one that you closed the gap on. All right. That was your action and your bonus action to still have some movement if you wish to use it, or are you just happy being your
Oh no, I'm
self?
dancing. I'm swaying back and forth.
All right.
Channeling
delightful.
Flick, aren't you?
I like it.
I didn't think of flick. But yeah, I guess flick without the magic.
No, I get it. I like it. All right. All right. Switching over to Pirate Al. Who are you? What are you? What you doing?
R. Ligretto.
I am.
R.
Ooh. I am. Just started googling shit in the last 2 minutes. I am Warp the Furbolg.
Okay, nice.
He's got two
Warp?
bandanas. Yeah, he's got a vest but no undershirt, so he's got abs everywhere. He's wearing 2 bandanas. And he's got 4 belts.
Okay. Are those belts used for ammunition or something, or what?
A couple. There's
Okay.
2 fancy ones though that are just for decor. They carry
Okay.
flasks and shit.
Okay. I like it.
They help keep his pants that don't actually fit him on as well.
They're very puffy pants, and yeah, they it's the only thing keeping them up.
So Warp, W-A-R-P?
Morp, M-O-R-P.
Oh, M-O-R-P, the Furball. Warp.
So prom backwards, got it.
Oh shit. Shit, we're under attack. Hope Captain's okay. Hey, they only got one way in. And he's gonna pull Chekhov's blunderbuss off the wall.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay.
Duck, damn it! He's gonna.
Did you take theater, or you just know that weird joke?
I know more movie wise.
Oh,
I know
okay,
about it.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, Google Chekhov's gun. Anybody who's interested.
It was there in Act 1, I swear.
We're not
Um,
all theater kids. Damn.
It was back in session 7.
Chekhov's planes cow.
Whoa. And I'm gonna blast this one from 15 foot away.
You say with blunderbuss? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right, it will be one attack 'cause it's a blunderbuss, but yeah, go for it.
Mhm.
But you get plus 10 for now on the attack.
Yeah.
What?
Aye.
30 20?
Dirty 20 hits. All right, this thing blunderbuss. It's a cone. Go ahead and give me 3d6 plus 3 damage.
Okay. And if I can mostly put holes in the wall of the ship as opposed to shoot my friend in
Supposed
there.
to rock.
Yeah.
You said, sorry, 3d6 plus 6?
3d6 plus 3.
Okay. Right, that's not prof.
Kind of
Okay.
keeping it simple, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Ooh.
Not bad. Yeah, this loud flintlock. This one's already taken a lot of damage, having been struck by a bolt of red lightning. It's looking hurt. Pieces of its chitinous shell are like see through and exposed. You see this soft, fleshy membrane pulsating, like the sickly white color as this dark purplish ichor begins to kind of pool and swell as it's blistered from the lightning and it's like hurt from the peppermint, from being peppered by the blunderbuss. It's looking bad.
Feel like it's
So
about.
you can use, I will tell you this, you can use, because you did the blunderbuss, you can use your bonus action to reload it so that you
Oh.
have it for next turn. Or, because you are armed to the teeth, I will say all the pirates have this feature, armed to the teeth. You can bonus action attack with like a dagger or bladed weapon or club or something like that. Your choice.
Okay, nice. I was ready to throw the blunderbuss on the ground, but if it is a bonus action, I'll reload it this turn.
Okay.
I'll. So I know it's theater of the mind. Am I exposed for anything to walk up to me right now besides
Oh
this
yeah,
guy?
the one that you shot will come after you.
All right.
I imagine
Then
we're within range of most of them.
Yes.
I'll take a step back, maintain eye contact with the thing
Okay.
as I
Get your
reload,
back up against the
and
mast.
mhm.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll have the blunderbuss at the ready to, in an attempt to like block anything he tries to claw me with.
You know what? You guys said there's a mast. Let's draw a mast real
Ooh.
quick. Hope this will show up. But I want to fill it up. Okay. All right, I'll get a mast drawn here in a second.
Don't
Just
worry.
need to make it.
Feel free to move us a bit if you gotta.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
I think that's fair, right? That seems like the right
Sure.
size.
Nice.
Okay, cool. There you go. The mast of the ship has now been set. So yeah, theater of mind. You guys have fun. All right. Anything else, Mr. Regretto?
Yargado. Yar.
Regretto.
I got 4 peg legs. Help me.
Oh god. All right.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Thank you.
And are only able to take an action or not a bonus action on their subsequent turn. Okay. So this is about to get fun. All right. So unfortunately, you guys rolled a lot of pincers. So
Some of us did.
Taros is up in the air. Let me put an arrow on him so I remember. So this one will close the gap. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
If I could, I would have hit him before he got within. So
Sure.
right as he gets within 10 feet, right?
Yep,
Reaction.
there you go.
Whap! That will be a 27 to hit.
That most certainly hits.
Nice.
Their hit dies are d10s. So
Oh,
do your
nice.
mortal wound.
Yeah, I'll do that and an Orcish Fury while I'm at it.
As when the rain is kind of falling down, it's hitting the Redeemer, it's so hot that it's just instantly turning to steam. Rain that's now falling on you, Davis, as you're kind of getting into combat. Your markings on the back of your neck are beginning to glow brighter and brighter. So the rain is beginning to just kind of evaporate off of you.
Total of 22 damage.
All right, is it able to move towards you? I don't remember what
No,
other
no,
features
it's
you
not.
have.
I still have Sentinel or
got it.
whichever one it's called. Disabling Strike, I think.
Yep. Yeah, so since it's only one size category larger than you, it actually takes an effect as you sweep its leg out from under it, almost severing it.
So it's
And it is stuck.
technically 1 square back, I think, right? Because I have 10 foot. Oh no, it's right. That's right.
That is
That's right.
right,
Yeah.
All right. This one will close the gap. This one will jump on the mast and begin to kind of scutter around. And I'll put an arrow that it's up. Up. This one is up. This one will, again, try to close on you. This one will try to close on you. Because you're the only target, really.
Yeah.
Go like that. Alright, Davis. They can't flank or swarm you
Nope.
because you got
The mantle.
cloak. Yeah. Alright, these ones are just the pincers. So if the first one that closed the gap on you, it is going to attempt to grab you with a pincer.
Okay.
20 plus 6. I believe that misses.
Yeah, 18 AC, so yeah.
Yeah, so next one, total of a 20, not natural.
Yep,
So
that
it
is.
will grab you. And as it grabs you, you are grappled.
Yep.
Because you are, and then you take 9 points of damage. The next pincer will close the gap and attempt to attack you. If the tool is grappling, it needs to be grappling. 23 to hit you
Oh, yeah.
and 17 to hit you. So one
One
hit,
hit, one miss.
again.
Am I grappled with
You
both of
take
them now?
11. You can only be grappled by one.
Okay.
So it's just going to go in for the good chomp. And then the third one that can get on you, 19 hits and 11 misses. And you take 7 points as they begin to assail you. Kenku Rock. The one that you struck will
He's my best friend now and wants to give me a hug.
will
Oh,
crit you, unfortunately.
he hugs too well.
So, you will have, just to keep it easy, you guys have 30 HP in your pirate form. I'm just doing a whole bunch of 5s and 3s. You know what?
There you go.
35. 5 and 3. 35.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
You take 25 points of damage, Rock. This is to your pirate form, so not to you.
Okay. Is that an ouchie?
Yeah, you have
That's
10.
an
You have 10 HP left.
You have 10 HP left in this form.
Okay.
And then as it has you now grappled, it's going to attempt to it like lunges its face towards you, and its whipping tendrils dripping with some sort of mucus and slime begin to kind of slather around you. A creature grappled by the tool must succeed a Constitution saving throw. So just roll me a d20 because you guys don't have any bonuses in this form, or be poisoned for 1 minute. Until this poison ends, the target is paralyzed. So roll me a d20, Rock. Ooh! Oh, no, that's a 2.
DO2.
Sorry, yeah.
Hey!
You shake off the paralysis. You kind of kick. You're still grappled, but you're no longer. You don't get paralyzed. The next one. Actually, seeing that you are grappled, it will use its action to dash forward and go after a target, but it can't attack.
Right, because it dashed.
So, yeah. All right. Pirate Ben. Whoever wants to be a yard.
I was thinking.
Sure.
I did mention explosives. We've 100%
Sure.
have dynamite on this thing.
Oh God.
Uh,
Okay.
I don't know that it would be up top like this though. That's the thing. So.
It is a dreamscape.
Oh, fair. Okay. Yeah. We've got some dynamite. He's gonna try and throw it. So seeing Davis being swarmed, I think he would try and throw it on like the far side of it, like
Okay.
to try and get a couple of these. Like if he can only get two, you throw it here. But if he thinks he can get all three, like maybe throw it here.
Okay. So, is it specifically dynamite that he's throwing?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
would
used
you
for
call it
blasting.
dynamite?
Yes,
Okay.
it's literal.
Then,
It's like we
yeah.
use it for blasting like tunnels for stuff.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a strength check because he can throw. Oh, no, sorry. It doesn't matter where he's throwing it. It'd be. Yeah, he could definitely throw it. So where are you throwing it? I'm just drawing.
Yeah, let's just do it like
Just 50 feet
here-ish.
even
Yeah,
right.
just like
Okay, here.
yeah.
All right. Let's look
And
up
he
a
may
fireball.
may just
So,
yell out,
I didn't
he may just like yell out Ash Duck or something like that. You know, like, or Ash, watch out.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So it will be a 10-foot blast radius.
You right there, Kyle? Or was that Rock? I can't tell. Somebody was
Don't
making noise.
die, people. We like you. So we'll put it in this corner right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it not pinning it to a corner? Line, center, corner. There you go. Okay. So I managed to just avoid you.
Cool.
Yeah, because you're 15. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I owe you dex saves. Go ahead and roll 4d6 plus 3, like I told you. Fail, fail. Okay,
Okay, they take 16 damage. I rolled pretty good.
16 damage. As is a concussive boom, a mix of thunder and fire damage. Which they don't care about the types, but just like to flavor it. Goes off. 16.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. You managed to duck. Is Pirate Ben moving, staying still?
I can't
Prepping up
actually
another one?
physically move him.
Oh, okay.
I would say back up to the mast as well, just to kind of keep his back clear. Just one square to the right.
Alright, I put all players. Go ahead and try it now.
Boop.
Cool. Alright. Next player, Davis as Davis. You are grappled.
I am grappled. I will let out a battle cry using my martial ability.
Oh, okay.
This is my favorite combo. And then I will activate the Redeemer for Armor of Agathis at level 10.
Oh, yeah. This ridiculous combo. When you don't think about it and you give your players tools.
I will
Alright.
say, I don't have to see. I will say, like, even you up there, I don't know, but you're friendly for us, but let's fight this. And like, I'm trying to marshal the
The
hidden
voice.
thing in the sky.
Okay. That works.
So it's because it's up to 2 times my charisma modifier. So basically, all my allies.
So are the creatures that can see or hear you?
Just creatures that can hear you. Let's see. That can hear you. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, alright, so everyone gets essentially
Again, muster.
the same.
but
Yeah.
until the end of my next turn, or until the start of my next turn. And that's it, since I can't move, and that's my action and bonus action. So I will give myself a fuck ton of temporary HP.
Well, yeah, I trust you to track that. Alright.
Yeah, it's 50 temp HP.
Okay. So now, one of these ones that has kind of stayed further away from the boat, or the back of the boat.
Oh wow, I didn't even see them up here.
Yeah. He will scuttle to the side a little bit, and then you'll see him kind of reel back and release this caustic spittle. Well, not caustic spittle, paralytic spittle. And it happens to be that people are next to each other, so he can hit 2 people. I need Ben and Al, both as pirates, to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Here, I did Ben's. He failed.
They're just straight d20s. Yeah.
Saps.
Ooh, that's cool. Konsevsk.
No.
Konsals.
Concepts.
Cuts
All right.
all.
So yeah. Ben is paralyzed. Al. Yeah. Sorry. Yaragretto manages to kind of push
What
through as he's coated in this, but he just kind of uses the mast. He kind of
Ben
slinks
took the
around.
brunt of it. He like just ducked
the
behind
hell?
Ben.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. That was its action.
That's all I could do,
All right.
right?
Now. Now the one that you blunderbusted, Al, will move under its friend that's climbing up the mast. And these are marauders. No, enforcers, sorry. So it, rather than trying to punch you with it, it's going to try to beat you to a pulp with its oversized pincer, seemingly made more for bludgeoning than attacking, than grabbing.
Ooh.
These things are like siege machines, essentially.
Wait, oh shit.
22 to hit. I know that hits.
Maybe. I duck.
Shield.
I cast shield. What does this do?
And with the mustard or double proficiency, my shield is plus 15. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, totally.
The books.
You take 12 points of damage, and you are not an object, so it's not doubled against you.
Thank you.
It's siege damage against pirates specifically.
Specifically, hatred on all pirates. 13 just hits.
Ah.
You take 10 points as the other claw begins to. As you were hit by 2 attacks, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
It sucks.
Consoles.
I can't temper hand.
Ah!
Nice console.
It was almost a 20.
I can't tempered hand these because I can't move.
Got my leg.
Poor David.
It's okay.
All right, Al, Regretto, as you get pummeled, the world begins to kind of go spin and dizzy and dark. And we'll come back to your turn. As you are unconscious. You're not unconscious, you're stunned.
Stunned. Okay.
You are stunned, yeah.
Not enough sauce.
Need
Uh,
more
stunned.
sauce.
There you go, stunned. Boop. Alright. Karos. You are yourself. You are flying through the air. Go nuts.
And you have double your proficiency bonus right now.
Yes.
Okay. How far away is everybody relatively?
As drawn on the field, however, your height, for the sake of it being a dream, you can kind of go anywhere you want to get to somebody, and then you can start using your movement, if that makes sense. So you being up in the air floating, coming down to the deck is not going to cost you movement. But once you're on the deck, don't metagame it and just like float an inch off the deck, please. You're gonna, yeah.
So I can't fly forever. Dang.
No.
Just fly on out of here.
Alright.
Just be like, bye.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Go to
New
David
York
Buster's.
to Disney World. New York
We're going
Disney
back
World.
to the island.
Alright, well, shit. Okay, fine. You want to go back to the island?
Back to the other scene.
I can't see how to make a circle anymore. There it is.
Yeah.
Just need to see how.
Oh, shit. What are we doing? Ooh.
I'm curious. I don't know what circles mean.
All work? All work. I'm pretty sure it's
Ah.
see.
This is
Yeah.
a new thing, right? A rebuild.
It's a level. No, this is a level 15
Oh, 15,
ability. We
nice.
just haven't used it yet. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bulwark of
Got
force.
exactly. Let me make sure it says 5, including 5. Let's see.
creatures, which can include you.
Which can include me. Okay. And is Yellow still up in the air?
Yellow is
Yes,
still up in the air.
He's got the
Yeah.
up, so. All right. Yeah. Karos will come down and
You're gonna bulwark us.
Yeah, he'll land right about here. Bulwark everybody on the ground. So you'll all have plus. Oh, you get half cover for 1 minute.
So plus 2
Nice.
AC.
So as long as you're conscious, right? Yeah. As long as you're not incapacitated. Got it.
Yeah.
And it's everyone. Yeah. So how does it look for everyone that gets kind of this bulwark? Because I don't remember. You may have used it once, but I don't remember the visual.
I don't remember either. I feel like maybe I did, but maybe not.
Thanks.
Just maybe it'll look different in the dreamscape, but it's kind of just like a pulse of energy. It'll have a little bit of a bluish tinge to it here.
Okay.
And it kind of just whips through everything in the space.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really affect anybody, but the 5 people that are on the ground, or 4 plus me,
Yeah.
will it kind of just like is sort of like a haze
Okay.
that is yeah, like I don't know how it would affect, maybe by their feet up or something, sort of like you can
Yeah.
crouch down
Travels up
behind it or
kind of
something.
thing. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
that sounds
kind of
cool.
get it.
Kinda-
Yeah. As you said, it's kind of like a haze. It's almost like a sea fog. Kind of comes up around them, not necessarily blocking vision, but kind of giving them protection.
Yeah, like they find that they can, even though they can see it, they can see through it. Whereas
Mhm.
the enemies, maybe it's a little more obfuscating for those parts.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay, so everybody basically, essentially, unless if I say otherwise, you have a +2 to your AC
Nice.
if you're in that. Because it's like you send the pulse out, right? It hits them and then it lingers, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Got it. Cool. All right. So that was your
Give you,
bonus action, right? Yeah. Bonus action.
yeah. You give you,
Bulwark of Force.
use a little frosty shield or something. And then we're going to attack this guy.
Okay.
Plus
Unfortunately,
extra 5 to hit.
go for it. Let me make sure these things don't ever reach. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it did. Aha!
I was gonna say they
This
did.
one. Yeah. As you kind of land and reshuffle your footing, this one will try to clamp you. So let's see if you even get to move.
It's 21 AC, I think, right now.
220. Yeah. Nope, misses. Phew, it just clamps hard on your bulwark and isn't able to get through.
Nice.
So yeah, you're confirmed. These things have 10-foot reach now.
Old Tommy Two Swords over there kind of deflected his attack.
Yeah. Good
That's
job,
a crit.
Kenku. Oh, is it? Let me see that. It is a crit. All right.
What all you gonna
Yes.
dump in?
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think
This thing
I can...
took a little bit of damage already, but a little.
I think it was 22 or something from me, right?
16.
Oh, then it wasn't the one I hit. Then.
You hit the one up here next to Cielo.
Oh, that's right. That's why it is where it is. I forgot.
Technically, it
that's-
could have attacked back, but I kind of played it where it got startled,
It's just like,
startled
"Whoa?"
that you hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't have a a macro in there, so
You're good. We still got to build
Where's
out
it?
things, you know. That's
Yeah.
what the Foundry is for.
alright, so that's weapon damage, psychic smite damage, and luminous damage. Oh. Well, so watching, because a couple have gone down so far.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's necessary to go all out. Like I'm
Well,
still
only
up.
one has gone completely out.
Only one has gone.
And it was a
Okay.
Yes.
hell of a shot.
It was a red lightning bolt from the sky that hit it extremely hard. These things
the
are
first
chunky.
snipe. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
It takes a real heavy shot to do it in a one shot.
all right. Well then we'll. Are both of my dice D12s now, or not?
Is this
No,
a deft
it's
thing?
D10. No, my brain's not working at full capacity, so I've forgotten all of my dice.
No worries. Well, what are we trying to figure out? Your dice again?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
your
psychic
superiority and
psychic dice are they 10s or 12s right now?
I think everything scales together. I can confirm for you real quick. We gotta make sure. You're 15, right? So D10
Yeah.
for superiority and psychic. Where's Side Warrior? Should be able to click on it.
It's
D10s.
D10
So
as
everything
well.
is D10. Everything is D10.
Okay.
Looks like they all use cantrip scaling?
Yeah.
5, 11, 17?
Maybe. Yeah. Cantrip scaling.
6, 6, 6, 8, 6, and then plus 5 plus 2. All right, I think that's everything.
And you're balefulling it as well?
Yep.
All right,
Hot
mark off
damn.
how many.
Phew.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, Joel. As it's kind of reeling from the little dynamite blast, kind of staggering itself back up, you land behind it and kind of it instinctively senses you and begins to look. And as you look, your flail comes up over and it's destroyed. You crush its entire face and skull-like area, and it just.
Oh, that was a good baleful roll too.
That was a
6, 6,
very
Yeah,
good
the
roll.
baleful roll carried it. Everything else was just kind of okay.
Yeah. Boop.
All right.
Although the crit is really what carried it, obviously. The brutal
Oh
crit.
yeah. Okay.
So that's one attack,
One.
Mr. Host.
One.
Am I still grappled? Was that the one grappling me?
It was the top,
Top left?
more towards the top. Yeah. Sorry, I should have put a fist on the one that was
That's
grappling
fine.
you. I forgot.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, I was the first one to attack, and I started from top to bottom.
Okay, that makes sense.
Another attack.
+5.
Oh yeah.
Yep, nice.
Sorry.
So 28.
The next one. Okay. Yeah. Solid hit. I mean, it's still standing.
Okay. We'll just do a full baleful, or not a full baleful. We'll do the savage attack on that for 15.
Oh, you're gonna add the 15 to this one instead. Okay, got it. So plus 15 on this one, or is it the next one?
On this hit.
Okay, got it. Understood.
Yep.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
yeah, because that would 8 plus
7.
5 plus 7. Or no, 8 plus 7. Just 8 plus 7.
Mhm.
All right, 15, and then one more attack.
Oh, most definitely hits. Jeez, Karos.
32.
It's actually
Talk about going off.
33.
Oh yeah, 33.
Which one?
Same one. This the second one there. 1d8
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Max
We'll,
damage,
we'll
max
burn
damage,
another
max
psychic die here.
damage.
Oh, actually, that 79 damage is 83 because I forgot to add +4 for my, or plus actually 84 because I forgot to add my modifier damage. On the
Modifier,
psychic
got
side.
it.
Jesus, I hate to be
Okay,
wrong
so it's
about
more dead.
I sure would hate for that to be wrong. Alright. So, 1d8, 1d10, 5, 5, 2. $18 damage.
Sort of a sad set of
Jeez.
rolls, but
Alright, so you did.
it's 33. 33
I want to make
total
sure I
on that guy.
tracked.
33, yep.
Yeah, okay. 33. Got it. This thing is looking rough. You take out two, like, you come up behind it and you take out both of its larger, meatier, chunkier hind legs, breaking both of its knees, and it's just kind of trying to keep itself upright with its two smaller arm-like legs and its two massive pincers. Nice work. Anything else?
I think that is all.
All right. Top of the next round. How's everybody feeling? We still good to go? Do we need to take a break?
I like to finish. I do have to do a thing in the morning, so I'd like to finish.
All right.
I'm tired.
Mhm.
Tired but eager to
All right.
finish.
Same.
So,
Yeah.
do we want to try one more round, see how that goes, and
Yeah,
then call it
Alright.
from there? Okay.
we could do it in one round.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot.
Gotcha. All right.
Man, I
You are hidden, so you
I
attack
am
advantage.
hidden, but also I remember Karos had that one round left where they had to come down. Am I under the same rules? I'm floating still.
Yeah, you can essentially come down for free. You can move around a little bit to find a good spot. Don't abuse it. You know, it's theater of the mind. But yeah.
Well, I don't
So you
want to
can.
get right next to this crab beast.
Yeah, understood.
Just pretend there's a crow's nest up here, and you're in the crow's nest.
Technically, you could. It is the mast.
Oh, the brown
Yep.
defending circle?
Yeah. That is the mast that Pirate Ben and Pirate Al have their back against. One being paralyzed and one being stunned currently.
I'm gonna plop over there and try to these
Yeah,
guys
you can.
aren't that much of an issue, so I'm gonna try to shoot this guy, I think.
All right.
Again.
You do have the
So one
Kill
with
the
Paro.
other.
double proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
All right.
So if you do the deadly aim, it'll be the -10. There you go, perfect.
Ooh, wow.
It really wanted a 17.
That hits.
So
Yeah.
It's what, 8?
7d6.
Yep, plus
D6 plus 5 plus
20.
20. Oh, plus a D4 psychic.
Right, oof, those rolls.
That is a really good roll.
Still another D6.
This thing-
And
was not hurt. It's looking real rough now.
I think it's missing
As
D6 plus 1 for the short bow and the 1 plus 1
Oh,
locust.
yeah,
oh, maybe.
It's D6 plus 1d6 plus 7. 67 total.
All right. Um, you severely injure this thing. It's barely holding on.
So, like, since I'm probably gonna bonus action, cunning action, I mean,
Yeah.
go back into stealth.
Yeah.
I can't exactly put my token in here because
Oh, here, I can do this here. You're fine. Here.
Just-
Layer back. All right, try going over it now.
wow, it's like
Nice.
magic.
What a
So
DM,
yeah, I would
y'all.
be here. I'll be
Mhm.
here, but like I shoot
Crow's
that
nest.
again, and it's like the cloud like lightning thing, but it's like
Mhm.
a red streak.
Oh, actually, wait. What was your total damage?
67.
No, yeah. These things have less HP because they do other things. Yeah, you just straight up murk it. I'm sorry. I
It's
put the wrong
okay.
HP.
So
Yeah.
it just cracks a lightning again towards that one, and it just like splits it.
Just, like, depth
Yeah.
charged it.
Yeah. So all of you kind of see just lightning, like the top of the mast is almost acting like a Tesla coil, and it's just
Mhm.
red streaks of lightning are just crashing out of it. Cool.
And then red
If you-
clouds
if
of
you take-
viscera in the water.
Purple.
Yeah, and if you look up at any point, like the millisecond after that happens, you could swear you could see the outline of me. But
And his two little red eyes, right?
yeah,
Got it. Nice. All right. Well, those guys are no longer part of the fight. Those are the fun ones too.
I figured they were casters or something. I don't know.
They have a
Like AoE
paralytic spit.
controllers, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Nicely done, man. Go ahead and roll me that stealth check if that's what you're gonna do up there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I keep pulling up the wrong character sheet because it's on Foundry now,
Stealth is the
guys.
same,
Oh, yeah.
either.
Yeah, it
just
is.
Practice. Get used to it.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
well,
no.
Natural 1, so 25.
Natural one is still 25.
Yeah. Hey, it's part of your class. It's
Yep.
fine. That's why they have it. All right.
Playable for a reason.
All right. Nice. Kenku Rock. You are grappled.
What does that mean for attacks? Is it like disadvantage, or can I not attack? Or
No, you can attack.
Just speed is
Grapple
0.
just means that your speed is 0, essentially. These things don't have any other bonuses to it.
I'm gonna swing my sword around and try and stab it in the eye.
You do have double
Nice.
proficiency at the moment, so add plus 3 again to his attacks? I
Plus
guess?
3, yeah. Yep.
So plus 6 total for your attacks.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no,
That's
you-
okay. That hits. Go for it. Just hits. That is its AC. These things AC is
What was the attack numbers?
6 plus 3.
Yeah, D6 plus 3. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Do it again.
All right. You said you were going for its eyes. Okay, go ahead. You
Yeah.
got one more attack if you want to do bonus action, or
Tommy Two Swords.
let me see how this thing.
Ooh, nice.
Most certainly hits. Go for it, Mr. Tommy Two Swords.
Damn. Doing work.
Solid work.
Sushi chef over
Okay. Yeah. So as you're carving into it, you're not necessarily getting through its thick chitinous, but you're taking like some of like the little protrusions, the sharpie bits are starting to be like cut off, and you're starting to see it's exposing a little bit of the softer part of the shell. If you keep attacking at it, you'll be able to get through eventually. But this thing is hardy. You're definitely by yourself. Not really a match for one of these things. But you're holding your own. Unfortunately, you can't get out. The escape would require more than just like to kind of squirm your way through. You would actually have to focus on escaping, so you're going to remain grappled.
Yep. I
Um,
just want to carve it up.
got it.
If you die in a dream, do you die in real life?
We'll
Maybe.
find out.
We'll find out.
Hmm.
We shall find out. Rock, go ahead now, because this is your thing. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check as Rock, but at disadvantage. $16. Again, that little bit of you is kind of peeking through, and there's still something off, but you're still kind of, to use a chess term, you're still a pawn in this dream. You can't surface your thoughts yet. Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. Allegretto, as you are stunned.
Can I get the words "You some bitch" and then I kind of keel over?
Yeah, you can. So Al, we're going to move back to underneath. As you mutter the words "son of a bitch," you find yourself underneath in the underdeck of the boat. However, where you are, there's more candles than you can count. Dozens upon dozens, if not hundreds of candles, seemingly coming out of the woodwork, out of the boxes, from the ropes, just spilling out and kind of taking over this portion of the underdeck. You're dazed and your head is hurting, but a figure steps through and out of the candles. One you may recognize based on a feeling.
Mhm.
As you peer at, sorry, I was do the zoom in. Why is that? There you go, zoom. It's a vaguely, from the neck down, it's humanoid figure. It's muscular. Its tone of flesh is red with gray. It's lively, but strong. The candles, as it steps, the candle wicks all flutter at the same time. As it steps again, they flicker the other direction. Its head is missing. Its neck and its head, where its bottom jaw kind of merge into one uh, section of probably flesh, but then these two massive curled horns reeved back. And in the center, where on this image is an orb, imagine it being a large candle wick flickering. And then as you see it, what you would imagine its gaze is upon you, where its neck and its jaw would merge, you see a mouth begin to open and dozens of little wicks for teeth get lit. What's the purpose of a name? Little Wick. Do you recognize him?
I do. So how
It's
Al am I right now?
snaps you completely into Al.
Okay. Ah. Oh. Long time no see. Can I
I've
try
been
and move?
watching. You're able to move.
I'm gonna stand up, square up with him. not with the fist, but I don't know, cross my arms or something.
Okay.
Watching? You spying on me again?
Anywhere there's fire, anywhere there's flame,
Ah,
I can look, I can see.
I always forget about your teeth. You always creep me out with those.
Opens his mouth big and wide.
Ah.
You feel kind of the heat kind of rush from it.
So I. So my. No, yeah. So I'm dreaming.
Are
That's
you?
the only time that's the only time I ever
Uh,
see you. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You tell me. You're the smart one.
Mm.
So tell me, Tiefling. Why does one so light on their feet wear so much armor?
Test my mobility after he says that. I'm just like backs up a couple times.
Tell me, little Tiefling. How does one who moves so quickly choose to make so much noise and call it entertainment?
I've made my decisions. Doesn't hinder me at all. Doesn't slow me down one bit. What's your point? You
I
and
don't know.
your cryptic questions. You ask too many questions.
Well, let's put it to the. Let's ask the direct question. Why should I not rip you apart and feed you to the worms?
I thought we had a whole agreement with the host thing. It's a contract, right?
You call it a contract, I call it a gift.
It's got its upsides. You just I feel like you talk too much sometimes. But I mean, you're not terrible. You just talk too much.
I see. Did you ever figure out a purpose for a name?
Uh, Still on the hunt. Still trying to find that purpose, I guess.
From what I see, your group is making a name for itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm writing songs about it. You want to hear some? At this
Oh,
point, if there's a chair, I was gonna sit down and kick up his feet.
sure. It's theater of the mind.
In that case, I just sit back and a chair apparates.
Okay. As you sit back and a chair apparates, give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, Andrew says 27. Is that good enough?
Yeah. You feel him trying to impose some sort of will on the chair, and for a brief moment, it begins to kind of squirm and wriggle like worms. But you snap it back to being a chair.
Hey, that's mine. You can get your own. And then I
I'm
kick my feet
impressed,
up.
and that's what we'll come back to you later.
Nice.
But you are Al now. You are no longer Yara Greto.
Okay,
You're
cool,
just
cool.
still. You can go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw as Al to try to break the stun.
Ah,
Unless
right.
if you want to remain stunned, you can choose to remain stunned if you want to keep in this space
Con save as Al.
as Al.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a go. 14.
You succeed, so you can choose to stay stunned or come out.
I'll uh, I'll shrug it off. I'll get out of it.
All right,
I
that's at
can.
the end of your turn. And remind me, any last words for Wick before you leave?
Ah,
I like kicking up my feet and staring at him, smiling at him.
All right.
Bye,
As you
Felicia.
smile, he smiles back. Give me an insight check.
Can I did 13? Can I lucky this?
Yeah, of course.
Where's my
At 20, take a
usability?
4.
Pew, pew, pew. Inside. Yeah, 13.
13?
Yep.
Okay. You don't pick up on anything
Okay.
as you kind of come back to it.
Wish I
And
could.
then yeah.
Wish I had more of a face I could read. Still haven't figured that shit out.
All right. Dreams are fun. All right, that's your turn. Pincers. Yeah. All right, let's start with Rock, because Rock is grappled. Tommy Two Swords. Constitution saving throw, please. Roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
All right. This time, the one that's got you grappled begins to, lunges again, and this time its tendrils make contact with your flesh. And Rock, you are paralyzed. Well, you're
I can still
poisoned.
stab it, right?
Well, unfortunately, no. While you're poisoned, you are paralyzed in this way. So let me paralyze you. Yay! Now I get to clamp. Okay, so you're paralyzed. So this is if it hits, it's an auto crit. So you're no longer
I thought,
broken HP.
yeah, but I only had 10 HP, so.
Yep. So as it does, it goes and it kind of slathers you, and then it just goes and decapitates your form.
Tommy, no!
Tommy is no more.
Rip.
That will be the end of. So you will be shunted up, and you will now get to choose the whale or the boat.
Whale's my friend.
All right, whale it is. I'll remember that for next time. All right, this one no longer has you grappled. It did its thing. It will scuttle over here, but it can't do much more. This one will jump down here and no longer be raised. Where's the arrow? Okay. Al's no longer stunned. You're up there. You're up there. All right, time to do just a whole bunch of attacks. That one will close here. We'll just start with Davis because they're gonna whittle through your.
My temp HP.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, they don't get the advantage. I forgot they don't get to.
Not for me.
Yeah. All right. So the one that moves into place misses. Natural 1, 17 misses, right?
Macy's 20 right now.
That one's
This is the
useless.
bulwark.
Okay. The next one misses. The next one misses. This one down on Karos misses.
Hey, that's a hit.
22 hits you, Karos.
Oh.
You want to use your
Karos.
reaction?
What?
22 from the one down here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got the new reaction.
Yeah.
I reaction.
You reaction. All right, I'll put the orange dot on you. Did you parry it? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Alright, so that effectively makes your AC 21, 26.
26, and then it'll be
23.
plus. Yeah, plus 2 for the until the.
Alright. Alright, Al, you're no longer stunned. This one below you. 22 to hit and an 8 to hit. I think 22 hits
Yeah,
Yes.
even with the bulwark.
with
I
the
think.
bonus. Yeah, okay.
Actually, it does.
I don't know.
You get plus 2 to your AC, Al.
I have a 21 then.
Okay.
Still
So
beat.
it hits. 14 damage.
Oh god.
And you are grappled.
Bludgeoning, piercing?
Oh, yeah. It's bludgeoning. Yeah. So you get to reduce the damage, correct? Good call.
Ho ho!
All right, you're grappled by the one below you. Then this one will attack on the paralyzed Ben. No, well, all right. Ben is not Ben, so he doesn't get his armor in here yet.
Or his reactions or
So,
anything.
yeah, so barely standing. And then since since Ben is already paralyzed, he'll go for the hit. That'll do, and now Ben gets shunted out.
Yeah.
And we'll let James decide what he does. We see him next week. I'll just put him up here in the corner. Alright, since you get that, he will jump up here and kind of half on the mast, half down. This one will go, rather than attacking Ben, we'll go after Al. You're completely surrounded, Al, so 36 total, natural 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. 29 minus 5.
Hit.
Okay. 29 minus 5 damage.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it will attempt to attack you again for 24. And oh, sorry, that was damage. Sorry, let me try to hit you. Sorry. So if you get hit, it'll be 24 damage. 21. So 21 just hits with the bulwark.
Yep. Match.
Yep. So you take a total of 29 and 24 minus your proficiency, respectively.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. Just for making it easy, Ben will just lose his turn as he gets shunted.
Good shunted.
All right, Davis.
Kame.
I mean, you have it.
It's fucking right
You have an
here.
insane.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
if I could move, I would fucking move back here and own, but I
Somersault.
can't. Like, I fucking
Yeah.
wish. But no, I'm shooting at these three mofos.
Armor beam.
Armor
Or
beam, yeah.
Alright.
So it's a dex save, DC 18.
So it's 3 of them.
Yep. And what are their hit dice? 10s, 12s?
10s. They're 10s.
Okay.
1 succeed, 2 failures. It's Redeemer's Blast, right? Or something like that.
I just call it armor beam, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
So failures take 62, succeeds take 31.
Jeez.
Because they do, so they take a mortal wound dice, and then the armor beam itself does a weapon damage dice, but that doesn't include the +2, I assume, right? It's just the weapon dice, not the +2.
Yeah, weapon dice. Yeah.
Okay.
So you said 62 for the ones that failed?
Yeah, 62 for the fails, 31 for the succeeds. And it's
Alright,
radiant or fire, whichever is more.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Both these. Removed plus the amount of, okay. So the one that was damaged before just gets incinerated. It gets, as the force from your Redeemer Armored Blast kind of takes the sheath of protective magic around you, just beams it out forward. It just starts to rip it apart. As
it was
spits
glowing,
and scatter.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah.
I can't spotters the guy who I can't see. I guess I'll just pommel strike. Because
Go for it.
Karos has no reaction. and telling Al to hit something feels like a prank.
Wow, okay. Jeez, okay.
The fuck?
You realize he hits hard, right?
I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
So yeah, pommel strike against
Mid 51, mid 52.
I guess the one that's grappling me.
Okay, so this one.
Yeah. That's gonna be 18 to hit.
Hits. 1 second.
Careful, if you do too much damage, you'll die.
And you said D10s, right?
30 tens.
Okay.
And remember to check. I don't remember if your Redeemer has the heavy property. If it does, it's a D6 instead of a D4
Oh
with
shit, you're
the
right.
pommel strike.
I mean, it's whatever.
You're welcome.
What's whatever glaives of? Let me look.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure they're heavy.
Yeah, I think they are too, because of the big pole arms. Yeah, they have heavy reach. So it would be, yeah, let me reroll that D4, which was actually already okay.
And then yeah, D10 for the sake of it
Okay,
being.
so it's
a,
a 10 total. I rolled a 1 on the fucking
Okay.
D10.
Mm,
So
that's
yeah,
fine.
10 total damage with this pommel strike.
The one that
And
has grappled.
yeah, the one that has been grappled. I'll mark it. Strike the Karen.
No need. As you
Oh, it's
bash it in the face. Let me
nice.
make sure I'm looking at the right one, but I'm pretty sure you take care of it. Sure. Do 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 do. Yes, you take care of it.
Nice. So no longer grappled. Then I will move around here to provide flankers for my friendo.
Go for it. Alright, let's start with that. Nicely done, nicely done. And I will
That's my
remove
twin.
it off. And you no longer have your armor. Your
Right,
temp
my
HP.
temp HP is gone. Yep.
Mm.
I'm happy with the 150 damage that it did.
Yup. Alright. The paralytic ones are done. The enforcers. Alright. This enforcer will go here, because you have reaction.
I do, and
You want
I
to hit it?
will. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Where's my attack? Boom! Attack! Boom! Wow, it's 31 to hit.
Jeez, okay, yeah.
Is this also
You
D10?
roll a 19.
I
Yeah.
did roll a 19.
Yeah, all of them are D10s. They're all the same size.
I'm gonna throw an Orcish on this one too. Why not? So that's another D10. Yeah, D10.
Are you putting a strike like iron on it?
We'll see if it lives. I'm sure it probably will. Yeah. So 21 total damage. And yeah, I'll strike like
Cool.
iron if he's still up. I was assuming.
Yeah, he hasn't been touched yet. All right. It has reach. These ones
Yeah,
are
you can still hit. That's
more
fine.
brutal. Yeah. All right.
I can try.
D20. 20 plus 6. 25
Oh, yeah,
hits.
that hits.
Natural 1 misses. It didn't hit you twice, so you don't have to give me a con save to avoid being stunned. 2d6 plus 4. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And Karos, your turn is on deck. Al, the one below you, it will continue its assault on you. This would be an advantage though, sorry, because you're swarmed. 18 misses. And 37. How is that a 37?
No, you did
37
You
hits.
didn't do keep higher. It's 23.
Oh, yeah. 23. 23 hits. That's
Damn
what
it.
I forgot. Okay, hard. Yeah. Thank you. I was like, how is that?
Too strong.
You laugh, but I did
Yeah.
just hit a 31 on my attack roll.
Yeah. You take 14 points minus your armor,
Mhm.
and that will be this guy's turn. Karis,
You get your
Give me
reaction.
you got your reaction back.
Oh, this guy's dead.
Alright.
Why am I providing flank? No, this guy died. This guy didn't die, right? It was the guy above that died. Did this guy
Oh,
also
yeah,
die?
you're right. I marked the wrong guy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I was going to say, I wouldn't have provided flanking on a
got-
dead guy.
No, yeah. I marked the.
Yeah, it's this
I
guy.
got their HPs mixed up, but I already killed one,
Yeah.
so it's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Alright. So we'll do swing on the flanked fellow.
And then
Attack.
Nice.
22 hits. Yeah.
And that'll be a savage of So 15.
15. All right.
How's this one
I
looking? It's taking
mismarked it. This is
some.
the first one to get hit. No.
Well, it took a
The
16
I
from the
swapped them.
explosion.
No, I accidentally mixed these twos up. So I'm just saying you
Ah,
killed
okay.
the one above you instead of this one. I just mixed up their HP.
Got
It's
it. So
DM
this is
mistake.
fresh now. Okay.
This one's fresh. Yeah.
Fresh. Okay.
I swapped their HP because I messed up. Sorry.
No, makes sense. No worries. It happens.
Swing 2.
That is almost a 3, almost a 2. That would have been nice.
Oh shoot, yeah, that's true.
Nirvana.
Ooh, damn.
Almost
high
14.
damage.
Nice. Yep. I mean, first hits of damage. You know these things are hardy. It's hurt, but it's not bad. Third attack.
Da, da, da.
Oof.
Hits. Thank goodness for the flank.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Did-
the one was the second one.
Well,
But thank goodness for the flank, anyways.
he would have missed 2 attacks if not for the flank. That's
That's
what
true.
it's because
Yeah,
he would
yeah,
have gone 12, 1, 3.
Yep. Nice. Really good
15,
damage.
14, 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
casual. What is that? 42 damage. Nice.
Yeah, I have 42. That's correct. It's looking hurt now, but like, you know, the tough shell to crack.
And then
Alright.
bonus action, I'll recharge a point of side die.
Okay. What's that feature called? I always forget.
Let's give me the dice.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is in here, but it's tied to
Yeah, we'll find it. I'm
one of
pretty
them.
sure you can do that, right?
Yeah, it's once every short rest you can regenerate 1 point.
Okay, got it. We'll find it. Alright, action, bonus action, anything with your movement. Are you happy where you're standing?
Yeah, I think we'll stay here for for the flank.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, guys. Top of the round. I know people are getting tired. I know we wanted to finish it, but hey, it is what it is.
We'll get him
Um,
next week.
Yeah, we'll pick up next week with Rock going over to the giant whale,
Well,
You mean my best friend?
your best friend. Ben coming to consciousness in the dream as Ben, probably. Al having an interaction with Wick, who's wherever there's fire and candles, he is always watching. And then Davis and Kara just double
shit.
teaming these Chul while Cielo chucks red lightning at things. So I hope everyone had fun. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the music.
hell
But
yeah.
yeah, that is, unless anyone has anything they want to add, that is session 127
72.
for
Yeah,
the Crash Menagerie
Surge
story
was my
of
best friend, just so
Materia
you
D&D
know.
and the books.
Sarge is nobody's friend.
Mm,
Sarge
I
hates
found
everybody,
we're
but he hates
close
everybody equally.
friends by the end.
Surge is actually the hero of everything. Everyone has to,
Oh,
yeah.
Alright, good session. Good dreaming. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Yeah, good dreaming, guys. I need to figure out what is that feature that gives him side eye.